Since 1969, the men, the priests, and prophets of the ISUPK are the commanding General Yahana. Since 1969 has been telling blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that we are in fact the lost 12 tribes of Israel, that we are in fact the Jews, and that is our identity according to the Bible. But the problem with our people, God's people, the ones who are trying to save, the ones who are trying to wake up, they don't want to hear this from a Negro, from a Latino man, from an indigenous First Nation Native American man. No. Our people suffer from Stockholm Syndrome. In layman terms, you don't trust nobody but the man who's been beating on you for 500 plus years. You understand? Well, since you don't want to hear us, here you go.
I want to quote to you from Babylon to Timbuktu. It's a book by Rudolph R. Windsor. This is page 84. Quote, "In the year 65 before the Common Era, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 of the Common Era, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves." Page 86. "Many Jews fled to those parts of northwest Africa known as Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, and Mauritania. Many other Jews fled to areas where Rome didn't have any jurisdiction. This was the region to the south, the Sahara Desert, and the Sudan. You see, in the 1930s, it was an established fact that the regal class of Negro nomads exiled from the kingdom of Judah, that they resided in Songhai, in Mali, in Ghana, in Kenem, in Bornu, in the empire, and within the Onadu forest of the Dahomey south of Timbuktu. Communities complete with Aramaic Torah scrolls." On page 90, from Babylon to Timbuktu, it says this: "The black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes." Now, this is going to tell you why the native indigenous black Africans worked with Islam to trap the house of Judah and sell them to the Ashkenazi ship owners that were also Portuguese and British Ashkenazi ship owners. And that's the history we want to see. Why did this happen? Page 90. "The black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes. They carried their culture, they carried their history, laws, and written records with them. This assured them a constant precedent for the development of a higher social organization. Because of the stability of the black Jewish culture, the Jews were not absorbed into the autochthonous population. In fact, the Jews absorbed some of the native tribes. The Jews made use of every opportunity. They were an industrious and skillful people. In the Jewish Ghanaian states were found kings, princes, governors, generals, secretaries, treasurers, revenue agents, judges, architects, engineers, doctors, historians, language interpreters, mathematicians, jewelers, sculptors, masons, carpenters, painters of art, goldsmiths. There were leather workers, potters, armorers, saddlers, blacksmiths, agriculturists. Do you think the indigenous blacks resented the regal Negro nomadic class of the House of Judah? And do you think they wanted to get paid by Islam? And do you think Islam wanted to get paid by the Ashkenazi Jewish ship merchants? And then you get to your transatlantic slave movement.
Now, with that being said, but the oppressor just saying in his own way, his own words, what the men, the priests and prophets of the ISUPK under Commander John Yohanna since 1969 have been letting blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians know the very exact same thing. Will you listen? Will you turn back to the Most High God? Will you give up all your holidays, all the holidays given by your oppressor? Will you not celebrate the 4th of July, which is coming? I pray you understand.